From a distance, it looks like just a plane, but it's not.
You hear the word UAS, unmanned aircraft, a drone, right? That's a word that you hear all the time.
The Predator B costs millions of dollars each.
It's not the little quadcopter type that you can buy at Best Buy. This is a real aircraft. This aircraft has radios. When we fly, we communicate with the FAA.
Request departure to the west.
This is a Fort Huachuca military base in Sierra Vista, Arizona, about 75 miles southeast of Tucson. WDRB was given rare access to see the aircraft and how they're used for border protection.
Just how many cameras are on here?
So the system has, camera-wise, it has one camera at the front here. This is a very capable camera. It has we call day TV cameras, low light cameras, and infrared cameras.
To give you an idea of just how big this is, I'm standing under the wing. It has a span of 66 feet and can fly continuously up to 20 hours.
The plane can cover 1,000 miles and fly at 50,000 feet. Instead of having dozens of federal agents and small aircraft covering parts of the border, this is flown remotely in here.
And we can detect the groups within there and be able to find everything that's being overlooked.
It operates like a high-tech video game.
Right now I have the infrared on, so if there was some sort of worm, either a human being or an animal, you'd be able to see it fairly clear.
There's a pilot on the left and what's called a sensor on the right, a person who's operating the cameras. They fly for 2-hour shifts and go through rigorous training and can also fly regular aircraft.
What we're looking for is trying to detect illegal activity. Usually a lot of what we detect is for illegal immigration, but also we see a lot of illegal drug activity. And we can actually get close enough in most situations where we can see what they're carrying on their backs.
That information then directs agents on the ground and helicopter pilots in their search for illegal border activity.
We can get out to these far, hard-to-reach areas where there's not roads for agents to get to easily.
Because all you can see at first is desert, cactuses, and brush.
With these high-tech cameras, some people worry that these cameras are spying on their homes. Is that the case?
No, that is not the case. This is strictly used for border operations.
With more states legalizing marijuana, Border Patrol says agents are seeing less pot, but a spike in fentanyl and meth smuggling.
We covered the Texas-Mexico border a few years ago. How is what's happening here different from that and changed over the last few years?
The change, again, is in tactics. Our technology is better, so we're able to detect more. And
how many detections does an aircraft like this get each day?
It could vary, right, on time of day. It could vary on weather, but as an average, we could probably detect between 15 to 200 detections, let's say.
They stress these drones are not armed with weapons, but say they are effective weapons to find and fight drug cartels.
They're switching their tactics. They're targeting every city and town in our country, and we want to make sure we stop that threat before it reaches in.
If people weren't out there actively looking, everything's going to get by.
In Sierra Vista, Arizona, Valerie Chen, WDRB News.